right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We have great news today. Once again, Target 2 was attained. Actually, USD Canada Target 2, we came within 5 pips of our projected call of where the market was going to move to, and we call that anytime we come within 5 pips of hitting our target, we call that a win. I think anytime that you come within, you move 254 of the 259 pips you anticipated, that it's fair to call that a win. So that's kind of where we cut it off at, as we say, look, if the target comes within 5 pips of where we projected, we go ahead and call that a win. And that brings us to another closed position in USD Canada. Go ahead and zoom in on this bad boy. USD Canada, a buy there that's closed out, brings us to a total of 688 pips for the month. So we're having really a stellar month this month, guys. It's only the 19th now. There is some time for some drawdown, but right now 688 pips of closed position profit, and we've got nothing open right now. So that's a great way to to end this trade. But now, looking at USD Canada here, as we pressed up into close to that 618 and almost got almost hit that right in there where we thought it was going to come in at. The market pulled back. I don't know if any of you guys watched Timothy Geithner today on TV, but man, you want to talk about getting whipped like a junkyard dog. While this market was doing this all day today, he was just being abused up on Capitol Hill, and I couldn't help but chuckle. But that's neither here nor there. Just the market now pulling back here a little bit, which, honestly, guys, we've had a little over 24 hours of nothing but green candles. We would anticipate a little bit of a pullback here, but I would just for those of you, this is the free section, but just so that you guys know, I'd anticipate a pullback into this support level here. Now that support's been breached, we'd expect the market to come back down and test that support level. And then we would, again, look for either a double top here or some trend continuation. We'll just have to wait and see. The other one on my watchdog list, guys, that I think is relevant right now and something we need to be watching out for is this 127 extension ABCD pattern coming in here on USD Japanese yen. USD yen, guys, all this on the 4-hour chart. Go ahead and check that. We are coming in 88.31s is our long call on that. And so we get down into that 88.31 area, we're gonna want to be buyers. And then of course stops and targets, all that type of stuff we'll discuss in the private client group. Euro pound, guys, we've talked about it before. We came right down into our buy zone within 5 pips, didn't get long. I do require, in order for us to actually get long and call it a long, is that we do come actually through our target. That means that, guys, we catch all the losers because we always get long on the losers when the market presses through our long positions, but we do miss some of the winners, and it looks like this one is shaping up to be a winner that we're going to miss, because the market, as you can see, came right down in there at 88.30 was the low and 26 was our buy, and then rallied right off of that. So yes, we judged the market right. We were just a little bit stingy on our entry, and once again, I've talked again and again about that because there's nothing that I hate more than watching winning trades get away from me because I was a little too stingy on my entry. But I made my best guess at this one, and we were just a hair off, so we'll just chalk that up. Like I said, almost 700 pips this month already, so I'm not particularly concerned about it. There will be another trade. Now looking at Euro USD, guys, this is a new one that I just went ahead and put out there, and we've got 127 extension here that the market, I put it in several hours ago when I was doing my technical analysis here, and it looks like if the market can press down into this 127 extension with the 707 confluence, that's going to be a good place to get long. We don't have a lot of structure there, but we've got some stuff lining up that suggests that that's where we ought to be getting long. again, we'll talk about all of that in the private client group. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Elliot Wave tonight in the private client group as well. And we're going to discuss psychology of the market and how Elliot Wave works in the development of that psychology, how we can infer one from the other, so to speak. And so again, if you're not part of the private client group and you'd like to see what that's all about, it's about I offer up a 30-day trial for only $15, so it's very very affordable for anybody who wants to kind of try out the private client group and see if that's worth your time and your investment. As you can see, private client group clients making 700 pips this month, so they have more than paid for that membership. So anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. We're going to go ahead and roll over to the private client, the closed door portion of this, and for everybody else, great job. I'm glad that you're with us. I'm getting some really nice feedback, and for those of you who took the time to fill out the poll, the online poll about how often they wanted to receive video updates, I put these out once a day, and I got to thinking to myself, the last thing that I want is to be that guy who just inundates people with information, and they're just like, man, another video, man, this guy's on all the time. And when really, if you got a video twice a week, or once a month, you'd be happy with that, just to kind of get my insight and my ideas. But overwhelmingly, guys, the response that I'm getting says we want the videos every night, and I'm happy to do it. I do it for the private client group anyway. It doesn't take anything for me to put together a little free portion here at the beginning of that. So thank you, those of you who took the time to fill out that poll, and it just reinforces me. It makes me feel better about hitting your inbox every day with a video. So we'll continue to put it out there as long as you guys continue to enjoy the content. Till tomorrow, guys, good luck and good trading.